Hi guys, Hannah here. Welcome to my video and to my channel. Welcome back. It's been like 7 months, I think, since I last uploaded. I'm so excited to be back to break through that barrier of the involuntary break that I've taken on YouTube. I'm going to chat about what's been happening in my life. The big 3 main things that have been happening this year was 1, trying to figure out who I am away from theatre. 2, losing like 99% of my support system and kind of riding solo. And 3, starting another new business, because that's what I do in a crisis apparently.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
In one of my most recent videos, I explained my relationship with theatre and why I was deciding to leave the life that I'd spent the past 21 years crafting in the past. So I set out on my journey to define myself outside of theatre, and I knew it would be difficult, but it really has been struggle city. And I didn't think I would spiral much further than I did when I first had the realization that I could, you know, leave theatre. Stepping away from theatre as a career. For the first 8 months of this year, I was continuing my work in children's entertainment, doing kids parties on the weekend, and I was working at a children's play centre during the week. I'll be honest, that combination was dreadful and really just made me hate children, which then kind of like perpetuates the whole problem. It was just a tumbleweed of bad. I actually ended up leaving my play centre job after a good old car panic attack after work. I was like, this doesn't seem worth it. See ya. And then I got the job that I am at today. So right now I'm working as a corporate receptionist / concierge. I work at a big fancy building in the city with complimentary dry cleaning and 40 hours Monday to Friday. And because I'm now working Monday to Friday, it didn't make sense for me to keep working for the kids party company I was working for as well. So I also left that job about 2 weeks ago, which was sad because I love my boss and it was a very fun job, except when it wasn't. It was the kind of job that, like, when it was fun, it was really fun, but when it wasn't fun, it was insufferable. But because my new job pays monthly, I ended up working like 33 days in a row because I needed to keep doing my kids' parties so that I would get paid weekly from that and I could support myself. But I was also working during the week for my new corporate job. So that was a time, and I'm still kind of recovering from that. I think that's going to take a while to feel properly settled after working that many days in a row. But yeah, I finally have my weekends back for the first time in 4.5 years, which is very exciting. So now I'm kind of adjusting to being in a corporate environment, which is not my favorite, especially for a creative person like me. I'm kind of like, dying a little bit. I was actually talking to a fellow creative colleague the other day and they were like, yeah, it's really stifling. It's not a long-term job. I don't think I could do this for more than a couple years. Like, come on guys, would it kill to put some art on the walls or play a little bit of music every now and then? And that staleness in the environment has kind of like rubbed off on the people as well. Or it could be the other way around, I don't know, but like corporate people, y'all get some hobbies. That being said, I've spent my entire life surrounded by theatre people who are a little bit obnoxious. So maybe these people are just a little bit more close to normal than I'm used to. The team that I'm surrounded by is genuinely a very lovely group of people. They're just not the kind of people that I'm used to being around. So they help make the job bearable, but as I said, not a long-term solution. I am very much enjoying the stability though. Having my weekends is fabulous.
Where are you? And I'm so sorry.
Something that didn't help with my struggles with identity from leaving theatre were also losing my support system, which kind of like confirmed all my trauma-based thought processes. So thanks for that, fam. I've been thinking about this video for a really long time, and I knew that I had to include this because it's been a massive part of my year, and it's probably going to be the #1 thing that I remember from this year, unfortunately. But I don't want to get too in detail because I don't want to like drag anyone through the mud or stir any drama because no one wanted to watch that and it's not going to help anyone. But basically I had a bunch of friends that I lost contact with after uni who I knew I would lose contact with. You know, people move on, move to different places, we're never really that close, so like that's fine. But there were a handful of people that I was really disappointed to lose contact with. From their perspective, I think they think we had a falling out, but from my perspective, I was just chilling. So but yeah, basically I'm still grieving the loss of those relationships, and that's gonna mess with me for a while, so needed to include that, but don't want to go into too much detail. Shout out to the realest bitch out there, Amelia, for sticking with me through this. You're a queen. We stan. But in terms of relationships, moving on to exciting stuff, something really exciting that's happening at the end of the year is that I'm going to London to visit my sister, who is my bestie. I haven't seen her in like, God, I don't know, like 2 years? 2 years? 3 years? No, 2 years. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been too long. I'm very excited to see her. She's been over there doing a master's, so she'll be able to give us the local tour. She'll know all the best places, and it's gonna be really fun. I've never been to London before, so I get to see my sister and visit a new country. Gold stars all around.
And I work like a dog day and night.
So if I've learned anything about myself over the last few years, it's that if I'm in the middle of a crisis, I'm gonna start up a new business as like my coping mechanism or something. I don't know, but last year when I made the decision to step away from theatre, that's when I started up my Etsy store, which has actually been in holiday mode for most of the year, but I recently opened it back up. So if you'd like to get some jewelry, do hit up my Etsy store. But yeah, so I started my Etsy store when I was trying to define my identity outside of theatre, because apparently if I'm gonna define my identity by anything, it has to be some sort of work, right? I'm actually hoping that at some point this year, maybe probably next year, I can get a market stall going for Hannah Jane. That's my Etsy store. I think that would be really cool. I mean, knowing that people spend their money on my products is like crazy to me, but then if I was like there seeing them, buying them in person, whew, that's a thrill. What a thrill. My new business endeavor this year was starting up a new company called All That Glitters. It's actually my own kids party entertainment company. So like I said earlier, I left my kids party company that I was working for, but I've started my own, but it's not as consistent. So like, I'm like doing one party a month. So it's just like, it's more like an every so often hobby that just happens to make money. Earlier this year, I was encouraged by my now former boss to use my experience in kids party entertainment, as well as my bachelor in musical theatre, and kind of like combine them to create my little business. I started by doing shows for the play center I was working at, which was lots of fun, but I definitely got the job because I was already working there during the week anyway. But then from that, I was able to get some gigs at parties, which was really cool because then I knew that those people were hiring me because they liked what I provided. And fun fact, when I was setting all of that business up, I was actually filming a bunch of like cosplay unboxing things. So if you'd like to see a cosplay haul, let me know. I'm probably gonna post it anyway. But yeah, right now I've got Elsa. I've got 2 different Elsa costumes. I've got Rapunzel, Belle, and Ariel. So I've got all my starter princesses, and we're gonna see what happens from there. But as I'm filming this, I actually have a party this afternoon. So now that I've got a stable job Monday to Friday, I'm hoping that I can invest more time into things that bring me joy without profit. Things like figure skating. I've been getting really excited about figure skating recently. I finally joined ISQ, Ice Skating Queensland, so I can go to figure sessions, and I'm trying to get a private coach. I messaged a coach, one of my friend's coaches, and they haven't gotten back to me. I don't even know if they've read the message. I hope that they gave me the right number. Anyway, if I don't hear back from them in the next couple of days, I'm gonna get in contact with some other coaches, because I'm very excited to hopefully like move into competing and things. I actually went to watch a skating gala the other day, and I just sat there like crying because I love skating so much. But yeah, I actually started skating back in 2017 thanks to Yuri on Ice. If you haven't seen it, highly recommend. But the fact that I'm still skating today just means that I am actually passionate about it. You know, it's one of those things that you could be like short-term passionate about because you really like the anime. But I think because I've like kind of stood the test of time, I think I just genuinely love it. That kind of covers the main themes of this year. In total, the year has been pretty bad, but it's starting to look up. I just felt like I kind of had to address those things before I went on creating other content. Before we finish up, I want to do like a highlight reel of some things that are exciting me right now, things that I can look forward to for the rest of the year. So first of all, going to London. Very excited about that. Secondly, getting excited about skating again, looking to get a private coach. Third, I now have a stable job that means that I can be a little bit more financially secure and not have to worry about whether I can put food on the table or petrol in my car. I can stop stressing about that, which is really exciting. 4, my passion for creativity is coming back. I didn't have like any creativity or passion for the first 8 months of the year. 9 months, I should say. Very excited that that's coming back. And 5, kind of on the same wavelength, I'm really excited to be making YouTube videos again. I have a lot of passion for YouTube, I always have, and I'm really excited to get back into it. Let that passion run free and kind of channel my creativity into this channel. So if you're still here, thanks. It's been good to catch up. If you've got anything exciting happening in your life, or you just kind of need to like dump some thoughts in the comments, go for it, because I feel like this whole video has just been me like dumping things. But I usually really enjoy watching my favorite creators make these kind of videos with just like chat about what's been happening. So I hope that you enjoyed it too. And stay tuned. I've got like, I think I've got like 3 videos that I've filmed in the past that I'm gonna try and upload. So we're gonna have some backdated videos coming out. I feel like for some reason, turning on this camera, sitting down and chatting has just kind of like unlocked a piece of my personality that was like hiding away. And people always like, when you're watching your YouTubers, you're like, oh, is this the real person? Like, but I don't know. I feel like this is a part of me that's been like locked away, that is authentic and real, but hides in a little box. And now that I'm filming, I feel like I can let her out again, which is really nice because I like this part of me. She's fun and good to hang out with. So yes, hopefully I can hang out with her a little bit more, hang out with you a little bit more. But I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did, comment down below what's happening in your life, and subscribe if you're feeling extra lovely. And hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.